Hi everyone, today I am going to explain the M.Tech CSE regular first year second sem, that is R25 subject Generative AI. Okay, so before watching this video, like and subscribe my channel. So going through the unit 1 introduction to Generative AI, I have mentioned the long answer questions and short answer questions. First we go to the long answer questions. Explain Generative AI and compare it with discriminative AI. Next one is discuss the evolution and applications of Generative AI. Next one is explain different types of generative AI models. Explain the architecture and working of transformer models. Compare GANs, VAEs, diffusion models and LLMs. Okay, so moving to the short answer questions. Define generative AI, applications of generative AI, difference between generative and discriminative AI, what is a transformer, what is latent space, advantages of generative AI. These are very important long answer questions and short answer questions from unit 1. Okay, so now moving to the unit 2. Long answer questions. Explain the architecture of large language models, that is LLMs. Okay, so next one is explain transformer architecture with a neat diagram. Describe tokenization techniques, that is BPA, word piece and sentence piece. Okay, so now moving to the fourth question, prompt engineering and its types. You should explain it. Okay, so next one is explain fine tuning and instruction tuning. Sixth one is compare BERT and GPT. Next, coming to the short answer questions, define LLM. What is tokenization? Define prompt engineering. Zero shot learning, few shot learning, chain of thought prompting, instruction tuning, fine tuning. Okay, these are also very important from unit 2. Moving to the unit 3, long answer questions. Explain diffusion models with architecture. Explain stable diffusion. Explain image generation with diffusion models. Compare GANs and diffusion models. Explain image synthesis using generative AI. Now moving to the short answer questions. Define diffusion model, stable diffusion, noise scheduling, text to image generation, applications of diffusion models, advantages of diffusion models. Okay, now coming to the unit 4. Long answer questions. Explain the architecture and working of GANs. Explain generator and discriminator with diagram. Explain variational autoencoders, that is VAEs. Okay, so now coming to the fourth one, compare GANs and VAEs. Discuss applications of GANs. Explain GAN training challenges and solutions. Moving to the short answer questions, define GAN, define generator, define discriminator, define VAE, latent vector, mode collapse, loss function in GANs. Okay. Now came to unit 5, long answer questions. Explain LangChain architecture and its components. Explain retrieval augmented generation, that is RAG architecture. Okay, so next one is explain embeddings, indexing networks and vector databases. Explain multimodal generative AI with suitable examples. Explain image and video generation using GANs and VAEs. Discuss ethical issues in generative AI. Explain bias, fairness, trust and responsible AI deployment. Next one is discuss social, legal and ethical implications of generative AI. Last one is explain risk mitigation strategies with real world ethical case studies. Now moving to the short answer questions, define LangChain, what is RAG, what are embeddings, define vector databases, what is indexing, define multimodal AI, applications of multimodal AI and bias in AI. ఓకే, సో మీరు పాస్ అవ్వాలి అనుకుంటే 5 యూనిట్స్ కాకుండా మీరు 3 యూనిట్స్ చేయండి, ఎనీ 3. ఇప్పుడు నేను మీకు 1 to 5 యూనిట్స్ ఇచ్చాను, సో మీరు 1 to 5లో ఎనీ 3 యూనిట్స్ అనేది చేయాలి. ఆర్ ఎల్స్ మీకు గుడ్ మార్క్స్ రావాలి అంటే మీరు 5 యూనిట్స్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ క్వశ్చన్ అండ్ టాపిక్ మీరు చేయాలి. ఓకే. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ నేను పాసింగ్ ప్రియారిటీ కూడా మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ క్వశ్చన్స్ వెరీ హై ప్రాబబిలిటీ అనేది ఇచ్చాను. థ్యాంక్స్ ఫర్ వాచింగ్. లైక్ అండ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్.